a new day, and actually the day after we got done wetting this out, so it's had enough time to cure. So I'll go ahead and lift up the cut tape. Do the same thing for the other side. Got those cleaned up here. Those edges are clean. I'll go ahead and do all the rest of them off camera. I also want to take some sandpaper and round down any little pokey parts that might want to gouge your fingers in this area. Also, if it gets it smoothed down, if you have any voids, we can fill them a little bit with fairing compound or fillet material while we're over here. I'll come back later and do the selvage along the edges there. Okay, we're going to do some filleting now. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. I guess I'll start over here. Use one of my balls. Actually, that's the wrong diameter. Let's go for something a little bit bigger. A little bit of time. Clean up some of these excessive windrows. I can stick that in the bow here. Just push a little bit. Kind of make a tentative run over it first. With enough angle to push it forward, but also push it down too. I'm not creating as many windrows. Or as big anyway. Stick this down here. I'm going to have to stay with a small ball because the angle between the two side panels is closer to a 90 degree. So I'll get a thick enough fillet with just the smaller ball. Whereas up on the bow there, when I was using the bigger ball, the angle was greater. Well, I'll bring up the camera on this thing. I'm going to switch to, this is the little nozzle left over from when we did the jump stitching here. Actually, it seems to work better than the balls. I think because of the straight trailing edge on the end. Again, just use a little bit. Smooth. The only thing the ball does better is getting into corners. I may bring the ball back just for that. I'm going to use the tool to clean it behind myself a little bit. I almost went sailing today. It's 30th of October and it's really warm outside for the end of October. We got a storm front coming in, so there's some good winds today. This side, I'm not going to glass. I will glass the other side though. Well, the filleting's done. I'm cleaning up my hands with some shop towel soaked in vinegar. That's a good way to, clean up epoxy. And then once I get into my hands, then I'll go over and put a glove on and do my tools and clean them off. So we've got the bow seat done, and then we got the top of it, and then inside and outside of those two seats, and then we've got the perimeter of the transom seat. And I took a little bit of fillet material and filled in some of the rough spots around in there, any little voids, so that'll be sanded out when everything cures up. So we'll call it a day.